so we just gonna start fresh. We was gonna put the same stats back on the board, but that's just too much dumb work. We both agreed to continue from this point on in the game after the computer picked him off. So yeah, man, 1st and 10.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. On 1st down, Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle.
Damn, I was waiting.
Back in the 25.
Yeah, we got a lack of fucking offensive linemen, fellas. That's one thing I do need to find in free agency or within these trades. We're allowed 3 in the season. I haven't used any since I've been in the league, but I've been looking. Might not even want to run it back anymore.
Now Mahomes. Looking left side.
Pick a straight O-line.
That's Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And Robinson with a big catch.
Good shit, Robinson.
Down, but he does reach the 5. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. 1st down. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6.
There we go. Green 90. Green 90.
They'll run high. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Carlos Hyde, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are going to take a 1st quarter lead. That touchdown certainly a welcome sight. Remember, they were shut out last week. They talked to us about getting early momentum. Well, here you go in the opening quarter.
Got to rebuild confidence because when you get shut out, I don't care how strong you are mentally, you've got to take a step back and say, okay, what just happened here? Because nothing that we were doing worked well enough to get into the end zone, and that's a nice confidence-building drive, one that puts it in the end zone to give them an opportunity.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Second defensive possession of this game. Let's get it bussing.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And nothing doing.
Yeah,
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
0.
Rivers now on 2nd down.
Ooh.
He's going to air one out.
That's me.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And the Chiefs
good sack, fellas.
Alex Okafor. He's the one that gets him.
Yo, who in the stream?
And it'll bring
Let me get a little. Talk to me in the comment section.
Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City.
We getting that.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 20. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Who in the stream? Who in the stream?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, I'm gonna go load it.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board.
I can't get no dialogue to y'all niggas if I'm on the game. I mean, if ain't nobody speaking, you see me?
Load it! Load it! Buffalo wall! White! White! Keep it skinny!
Now a second down throw for Rivers. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Wiggles free. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Hey, that ball almost got loose.
In the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. It's Hill. 20. A huge play there on the screen pass. 41 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Carlos Hyde with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
So after a shutout last week,
a good
y'all,
first half when you can hit pay dirt
we
twice.
put up as much as that got put up on us. We got more than got put on us. Now we got to just capitalize, and we cannot let him back in this game. We got to keep that run starting.
Just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
So out come the Chargers.
Defense this game is really testing y'all strength. What y'all got for me?
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
shit, the 3 yards was a
defensive
lot.
lineman will take the bait and
3 yards on first down
laterally
was a lot for
and
a
open
run.
up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
5-4.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good stop, good stop. Ah, he got the first. Oh!
The 30, the 20.
No! What? Yo! GG's in the chat for that. Yo!
And the Chargers
Yo!
touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the
Yo!
caught napping a little bit.
The concentration
Really,
level may not
Madden?
have been there. I agree with you on that one because
Really,
those types of
Madden?
plays, when they
Are you
result like
kidding,
that,
bro?
almost like big bolts
Get
of
the
lightning,
five,
aren't
bro.
they?
Oh, wow.
Off he goes.
Hell of a
And now
fucking
they'll
play,
empty the
bro.
backfield here as they elect to go for 2. A first throw here for the backup Taylor. And this is going to be caught. So they do get
Hell
it.
of a fucking
And the 2
play,
points, now they're
man.
back down to a 1-score deficit.
That's a hell of a play.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City.
Green, 90. Green, 90.
Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Here's a carry for the fullback. That's Anthony Sherman. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Here we go now.
Mahomes now on first down.
I really threw it.
And he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Come on.
It's intercepted.
He's not catching that over shoulder, bro.
Picks it up. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Come on,
It's
Palais.
like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week.
Bro, really?
There he goes, right side.
Really?
Touchdown.
I already know what I gotta do. I already know exactly what the fuck I gotta do.
With 2 touchdowns
My
on
cup.
the season, both in this game.
Alright.
And the Chargers
even worry
are an
about
extra
it.
point away from tying this thing
Don't
up.
even worry about it, man. All this bullshit you doing. Remember that shit. That's AMNG, man.
So a tie ball game here as the kicks
Fuck with me
away.
now, don't fuck with me now.
This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the
Take
2
their
of
breath,
us.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half, the same as these teams. Because right now, everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
And both defenses back on their heels. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Mahomes now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Black 58.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They come out here in the eye.
Blue 45.
Mahomes takes it himself. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
fuck?
So we've reached halftime in a wild first. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Needed that score.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw on 2nd down. Rivers. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Set. Check 390. Buffalo one. Red. White.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On third and long. It's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. A terrific return there, 27 yards all told. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers getting set to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Cluster. Yo, Rocky. 0. Hey, hut.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rivers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's pulled in at the 32. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. In this game, pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turnovers.
On 2nd down, Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Carlos Hyde, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have broken our...
That's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there, 60 yards. And the Chargers can now take the lead with the extra point. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hill. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Defensively, it was Tremont Smith with the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all
in. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they are going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, left, left, left.
Rivers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And now here comes Kansas City. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now